Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome back. We're Steve. I'm Steve.
And we're Scott.
Together, we're Backyard Musings, trying to help you make it through this Monday.
Yeah, this is either a good story or a not good story. So we'll see how it turns out.
Feeling depressed? Men and individuals who are overweight may be particularly
Now,
susceptible to the.
I
What?
gotta stop you there. Why does it say men and individuals? Why doesn't it say men and women?
Well, women is plural. Well, individuals is plural too. I think individuals is neutral. Men is masculine.
Okay.
Huh.
All right.
Let's I
Just
guess they don't want to say women. That's
yeah.
why they said individuals.
Okay. All
Men
right.
and birthing individuals, I don't
Yeah.
know, who are overweight may be particularly susceptible to the adverse effects of restrictive eating. A new study published in the open access journal BMJ Nutrition, Prevention, and Health on June 3rd, 2025, has found a connection between low-calorie diets and an increased risk of experiencing depressive symptoms. Also, a new peer-reviewed article argues that grapes deserve a place among today's top superfoods. Would you like to know more?
Superfoods. Okay. According to the researchers, men and individuals who are overweight may be particularly affected by the mental health consequences of restrictive eating habits. They explain that a nutritious eating pattern that includes minimally processed foods such as fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, and fish, and they forgot out legumes, is
Oh, yeah.
commonly to a reduced risk of depression. In contrast, diets heavy in ultra-processed products, refined carbohydrates, saturated fats, processed meats, and sugary treats are typically associated with a higher likelihood of depressive symptoms.
Okay, let me
If
try.
if I'm not happy, I don't know what to tell you. But
Yeah.
anyway, go ahead.
Just start eating like the hunter-gatherers, of old.
Yeah.
However, many people adopt different diets for various health or medical reasons. These include approaches that limit calories or specific nutrients. The researchers note that it remains unclear whether these alternative dietary practices might also influence the risk of developing symptoms of depression.
To explore this further, they drew on, this is quite a high number, 28,525 adult respondents, and almost half and half, 14,329 women. Now we have women, and 14,196 men, to the nationally representative U.S. National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey for the years 2007 to 2018. So a pretty long time.
Yep.
Who have completed the patient health. Hold on. Technical difficulty. Patient Health Questionnaire 9, PHQ 9, for depressive symptom severity. Okay.
So you said women, not individuals, right? I just
Does
want to clear.
women?
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
say women.
Okay. All right. In all, 2,500 people, just under 8%, reported depressive symptoms, and 8,000 participants, 29%, had a healthy weight. 9,400 or 33% were overweight, and 11,000 or 38% were obese. Participants were asked if they were following any particular diet, either to lose weight or for other health reasons, and if so, which of the 9 diet options set out in all 6 cycles of the study they were on.
Dietary patterns were categorized into 4 groups. Number 1, calorie restrictive. Number 2, nutrient restrictive, which would be low in fat, cholesterol, sugar, salt, fiber, carbs, all the good stuff. Number 3, established dietary patterns adapted for diabetes, for example. And 4, not on a diet at all.
Okay, explain to me how sugar is a nutrient.
Well, I don't know.
And how is carbohydrates a nutrient? Is it really?
I don't know. But I mean, you need some carbs, right? You need some carbs. You need some sugar in your diet. I mean, you should have. Moderation.
Strawberries have sugar.
So do
I,
grapes.
I was thinking like the white sugar, the processed sugar, or the brown sugar.
So do grapes. The superfood.
Right?
It's
That's
got,
exactly right.
yeah, they got sugar in them. So
Most participants, 25,000 or 87%, said they weren't on any specific diet, while 2,026 or 8% followed a calorie restrictive diet, 859 or 3% a nutrient restrictive diet, and 631 or 2% an established dietary pattern.
okay, when stratified by sex, and we're talking gender, I would imagine, right?
Yes.
Greater proportion of men, almost 13,000 or 90%, than women, a little over 12,000, 85% said they weren't on a diet. Calorie restriction was most commonly reported by obese participants, about 12%, and those who were overweight, 8%, while nutrition restrictive and established dietary patterns were less commonly reported, with the highest proportion of established dietary patterns users among obese participants, which is about 3%.
PHQ-9 scores were 0.29 points higher in those on calorie restrictive diets than in those not on any specific diet. The scores were higher among those who were overweight and following a calorie restrictive diet. The PHQ-9 scores were 0.46 points higher, while a nutrient restrictive diet was associated with a 0.61 point increase in PHQ-9 scores.
Calorie restrictive diets were also associated with higher cognitive affective symptom scores, which means measures of relationship between thoughts and feelings, while nutrient restrictive diets were associated with higher somatic symptom scores, excessive distress and anxiety about physical symptoms. So, see that, I guess.
These scores also varied by sex, or gender. A nutrient restrictive diet was associated. Well, this is binary thinking. So I wonder if you associated yourself as a rabbit or a furry animal
or chair
or chair, how that would make it. Huh. Okay, a nutrient restrictive diet was associated with higher cognitive affective symptom scores in men than in women not on a diet, while all three types of diet were associated with higher somatic symptom scores in men.
And people living with obesity following an established dietary pattern had higher cognitive affective and somatic symptom scores than those of a healthy weight not on a diet.
This is an observational study, and as such, no firm conclusions can be drawn about causality. Yeah. Respondents may not have accurately classified their diets either, say the researchers.
The findings also contradict those of previously published studies suggesting that low-calorie diets improve depressive symptoms. But the researchers explain, quote, this discrepancy may arise because prior studies were primarily randomized controlled trials where participants adhered to carefully designed diets ensuring balanced nutrition intake.
Good news, though. A recent article published in the peer-reviewed Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry, published on July 23rd, takes a closer look at the term superfoods and presents a compelling argument that fresh grapes deserve a top spot among them. So this is the happy part of the story. The author, Dr. John M. Pizzuto, a prominent expert in resveratrol and cancer research and dean of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences at Western New England University, provides a detailed overview supported by a wide range of scientific evidence.
Okay, according to the article, the word superfood is widely used but lacks an official scientific definition or standardized criteria. Foods commonly referred to as superfoods are often part of the Mediterranean diet and are typically packed with natural plant-based compounds that support overall health. Dr. Pizzuto first explores the broader landscape of what constitutes a superfood, then shifts focus to grapes, emphasizing that they are frequently overlooked compared to better-known options like berries, despite offering similar health benefits. Yeah, so what's the deal with that? Why? I don't know.
They must have too much sugar in them, or natural occurring sugar,
Right.
Fructose maybe. Grapes are a natural source of over 1,600 compounds, including antioxidants and other polyphenols, such as flavonoids, anthocyanidins, catechins, phenolic acids, resveratrol, and more. Polyphenols are credited with the health benefits of grapes by antioxidant activity and influencing cellular processes. It is the whole grape and nothing but the grape and the unique matrix of these compounds within it that creates the biological effects, not a single component.
Over 60 peer-reviewed studies have been published in the scientific literature on grapes and health. That's a lot of studies.
Yeah.
The role of grapes on cardiovascular health is well established, including promoting relaxation of blood vessels and healthy circulation, as well as modulating cholesterol levels. So
if you don't believe that, the French already know this, because the French, they drink wine with everything. Cheese and wine.
Even kids.
Yeah.
Kids drink wine.
They already know that it's good for the heart. Clinical trials also show that grapes support brain health, help maintain healthy brain metabolism, and beneficial impacts on cognition, skin health, enhance resistance to UV radiation and DNA damage in skin cells, gut health, modulating the gut microbiome and increasing diversity in the gut, and eye health, retinal impact via increase in macular pigment optical density.
We want good gut health, right? No stuck food. We want good gut health.
Yes.
Finally, in the realm of nutriogenomics, I hope I pronounced that right, the study of foods on gene expression in the body, grape consumption has been shown to positively alter gene expression in relevant body systems. Pizzuto suggests that in all these activities in the genetic level that are likely the driving force behind the health benefits of grapes. So, Pizzuto,
there you have it, folks.
Pizzuto sounds Italian, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. They like wine too.
Yep. Yeah, there they do. So, all right. Well, good story.
Right,
and with a good note. So,
thanks.
take care.
Talk to you later.
See you next time. Thanks.